Yo, what's up? RiffSpawn here. We are about to do the live listen slash review of the Coldest album of 2021, Frozen Souls, debut full length, Crypt of Ice. Let me get situated, then I'll be right back so we can open this up, check it out, throw it on the turntable, and see what it has to offer, alright? Stay cosmic. Alright, what's up, everyone? Back now. Here is the record. For starters, Frozen Soul, Crypt Device. It was released on Century Media like a week or two ago, max. Here's the back. The back just has the members and the track listing. I will be sure to post a slideshow of everything that has to do with like the record itself, any inserts it came with, etc. Like I did with the Tool Sling video. I would try to show it all on the video itself, but yeah, focusing might be a problem with that, and I'd rather just not deal with any issues like that when I know I can just upload a slideshow at the end and it'll work just fine. Okay, but like I was saying, Frozen Soul, they are a death metal band from Dallas, Texas. Don't quote me on the Dallas part, 100% Texas though. If I had to describe their sound, it's that modern kind of cave, what people call cave core. I guess that's the term now. But it's that maggot stomp, Sanguisigabog, fluids, stuff of that nature. But Frozen Soul is a little bit more riff savvy. It's almost like Mortician and Bolt Thrower had a baby. And this is all just from me talking about their demo that they released in 2019 on Maggot Stomp called Encased in Ice. So yeah, that's basically what you got going on with Frozen Soul. The members, we have Chad on vocals, we have Michael on guitar, we have Chris on guitar. I want to say his name is, I believe it is Matt, and he plays drums. And then we have Samantha on bass. So they're a 5-piece. And if I'm not mistaken, up until recently, they were a 4-piece, if I'm not mistaken. But don't quote me on that. The title track, not the title track, I apologize, can't talk today. The track listing for Crypt of Ice, on side 1, we open up the album with the title track, Crypt of Ice. And then we go into Arctic Stranglehold, Hand of Vengeance, Wraith of Death, and then we close side 1 with a re-recorded version of Merciless, which was off of Encased in Ice. Side 2 opens up with the title track from the demo, a re-recorded version of Encased in Ice. Then we have Beat to Dust, Twist the Knife, Faceless Enemy, and then the album closes with Gravedigger. So we're about to pop this bad boy on, and we're going to see what all the hype is about, what all the hype isn't about, and we're just going to see what it's like. I've already heard Crypt of Ice, as well as the earlier recordings of Merciless and Encased in Ice I've obviously heard as well. I heard Wraith of Death, but that is it. I've only heard the singles, so there is a lot of new stuff on here, but we're going to do this just like Tool Sling. I'm going to pop it on. You guys are going to listen to it with me, and we are going to decide at the end of the video my overall consensus on what I have really high expectations for to be one of the best albums of 2021. So let me pop this bad boy on the turntable, and then we'll get it going. And also, just to verify, everyone on my Instagram told me that I should open the record for the first time on the video, which I have. This is my first time opening it. I popped the side before, that way I could just do it quicker. Again, I will post all this stuff in a slideshow, but it looks like we have a lyric sheet. Let me put down my record stand right there. Let me take out the record itself, which I pre-ordered from Holy Mountain, which is the place to go if you need any Frozen Soul accessories, such as music and this killer shirt that I'm rocking. So, yeah, here we are. We got this baby blue version, and it's just so freaking beautiful, man. I love it. So, let me pop this on the turntable, and we will be right back. Alright, what's up everyone? I tried to record this earlier and I ran into a lot of technical difficulties, so I just deleted everything and said I would restart. I already gave the introduction to the album in an earlier clip that I will post before this, but we are about to start the record off with the title track, Crypt of Ice. It's a killer track. I've already heard this one because it was released as a single a while back. The riff that kicks in at 1 minute is going to kick you in the guts, but let's go. This one right here. Listen to this riff. Such a hell of a way to kick off an album, man. Like, this song gets straight to the point. Really riff savvy. I remember when this video dropped a few months ago and I watched it before I had to go to work, and I remember, like, I don't think I pre-ordered it at that exact moment. I think I got everything put in my cart and then went to work, and then I got off like at 9 o'clock that night, and when I got off I ordered it. But that riff that kicks in at 1 minute sold me, and I was like, I've got to buy this new Frozen Soul record, so I did, and now we're here doing a review. Also on this album, we have a lot of it I've already listened to because it was on Faceless. But the songs that I haven't listened to already, I will give more of like a reaction to. So heavy, man. I don't know if it's Michael that writes the riffs or if it's Chris that writes the riffs, but one of you know how to write just nasty, slow, heavy riffs, and it really makes a Tennessee boy like me simp over you guys so damn hard. I mean, listen to that. Alright, now we are going into track 2. This is Arctic Stranglehold. This is a new track. This was not on Encased in Ice, so again, just the riffs. slow riff coming up. Oh yeah. I love Crypt of Ice, but Arctic Stranglehold takes the win, man. I had already heard a clip of this earlier because I tried recording the video and I ran into my phone died in the right at the beginning of Panda Vengeance. And I tried just recording a new video for Panda Vengeance, but I couldn't get the transition right from this video to the new video, so I was like, to hell with it, we're just gonna redo it. And yeah, this is my second time hearing Arctic Stranglehold, and oh yeah, this definitely destroys the Crypt. That slow riff right there, man. It's always the slow riffs. Metal players are always real big on oh, we gotta chug, we gotta play at 220 BPM. As a veteran metal guitarist and someone that has listened to metal for pretty much all my life, and we're talking all forms, we're talking thrash, we're talking traditional heavy metal like Judas Priest, we're talking death metal like Frozen Soul, I can promise you those slower, heavy-hitting riffs is what does it. It's not the riffs that are so fast the human ears can barely decipher what is going on. I promise your speed isn't everything. A lot of times your slower tempos is what gets us metalheads going. So beginner guitarists, drummers, bass players, metal fans, metal writers, keep that in mind. Alright, we are about to go into track 3, Hand of Vengeance, a re-recorded track from Encased in Ice. I love that piano at the beginning. The riffs in this song are just mind-blowing. Hand of Vengeance is my personal favorite Frozen Soul song to date. Like I said, I haven't heard all of this album, but up until this point, Hand of Vengeance is my favorite song just because the riffs in it. Like I said earlier, at least I'm pretty sure I said this, I promise I don't have memory loss. I just recorded that first video like 8 hours ago, and my phone died, so I'm recording this quite a bit later, but I'm pretty sure that I mentioned it there. I will upload a slideshow at the end of the video, like I did full swing. So yeah, if I did not say that earlier, now you know. I will upload a slideshow of inserts. You can't see the record, but it's hanging up over here on a stand. And I will have a slideshow of it, as well as the record itself. So really nice layout. It's pretty simple, just a lyric sheet and the record itself. It doesn't have like a poster or anything extra in it, but it's still kind of really nice, even though it kind of lacks extra things like stickers or some stuff that other bands might throw in there. They kept it pretty simple and it works. It's a really nice record, so that's always a plus, because one of the main things about records for me is not just actually supporting the artist by physically buying a physical copy, but just having like some of the extra stuff, like if you stream, you don't get a lyric sheet, you know, and it's cool to me to be able to actually hold the lyrics in my hand, as well as it is for a lot of people that listen to vinyl records. But coming up, we have track 4. It was the second single released from Crypt of Ice. We have Wraith of Death. I've also already heard this one. Yeah, so it's a banger, but we'll get into it in more detail on this review. As a heads up, the only songs that I have not heard from this is going to be Beat to Dust, Twist the Knife, Faceless Enemy, and Grave Digger. So a lot of this I had already heard, but you know, it is what it is. It's a great album so far. Like I said, there are 4 songs that I haven't heard yet, and unless those just absolutely suck ass, and Crypt Device will be a great record. The lyric sheet back up there. Again, 4th song in a row that I'm saying this. These slower riffs make this album. Period. In the comments, let me know, do slow riffs hit you the way they hit me? Because if you have not found out yet by watching this video, the slow riffs are stellar. I'm definitely gonna have to learn some of these riffs, man. I know Michael has fought, well, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think Michael or Chris use 7 strings, but I think I'm going to tune these riffs down really low and play them on my 7 string, because like, a lot of these riffs already kind of sound like they would have sounded really good on a 7 string, so I think I'm going to take it a step farther and make them even lower than what they are. But alright, we are coming up on the last track of side A on Crypt of Ice, another re-recorded banger off of 2019's Encased in Ice. This is Faceless. Also, in my comments, or in my DMs if you watch this, anyone from Frozen Soul, if I'm not mistaken, I saw not too long ago, maybe a little bit before the dropping of Crypt of Ice, the single, I thought I saw Encased in Ice being like reissued with updated artwork. Where can I snag that? Because I was late to the Frozen Soul party, and I sadly don't have a copy of Encased in Ice, which I guess I technically don't need it unless I want the Mortician cover. But I mean, I like you guys, so I have no issue whatsoever supporting you guys, and I will do a re-review on Encased in Ice if I can get a hold of it. So yeah, someone comment in the comments or something, let me know, was I tripping when I saw it, or like, is there a new Encased in Ice that's out or coming out? If it's out, I slept on it and missed it. Well, I didn't sleep on it, I just didn't notice it and I missed it, which sucks. I'm not trying to spend $120 on the cassette. But with that being said, we are done with side A. We are halfway done. We have 5 more tracks to go through. This side will be a little bit more exciting for me because it's 4 brand new ones, only one that I've already heard, and we are going to listen to it as the opener, so get it right out of the way, and then it is nothing but surprises. I'm also going to throw this in right now before we go to side B. I might have stated this earlier also in the intro video that I recorded before I had all the technical difficulties, but along with me uploading the slideshow of the insert that the record came with, the album cover and whatnot, and the record itself, just like in the Tool Sling video, I will be posting links to all members' Instagram accounts as well as the band's Instagram account. And there was a new fan page that opened up today, Frozen Soul Cold Crew. I will be posting a link to them as well. They have a Facebook group, but I am having trouble getting logged back into my Facebook, so might not have that link available for you. But I'm sure you just get on Facebook, go to the search bar like you're trying to type in someone's name to send a friend request or whatever, and just type in Frozen Soul Cold Crew, and I'm sure the group will pop up, and you will join the group, and there you go. I've heard someone, I can't remember which account it was, it might have just been the band's account, but supposedly they're going to be doing exclusive fan club merch, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, if you're a fan of Frozen Soul, go check that out. I definitely will be. I already follow on Instagram. Gonna get back into Facebook so I can check that out. Hopefully I don't have to make a new Facebook because I slick have like 10 of them already and I'm tired of making new ones. So hopefully I can get back into this as well as tagging all them. Before I flip it to side B, I want to say I will also be posting a link to the Instagram as well as the actual website itself of holymountainprinting.com. Holy Mountain Printing is a website that has some of the best death metal merch and some other cool stuff as well. They have like a toy vault with classic action figures and whatnot. Don't quote me on the classic part. I haven't looked at that, but I know it's something they do. But if you're wanting to get some Frozen Soul merch or other various artists, some of them are also on Maggot Stomp, such as Sanguisigabog is on there. And I want to say they also have Visceral Mass, who released Human Stew, but all of their stuff might be out of stock. I'm not 100% sure on that, don't quote me. But if you want to buy killer merch, such as the Crypt of Ice long sleeve and the classic 4-sided print death metal thing that is going on right now with death metal merch, you can get it there. They also have a short sleeve shirt version. They have restocked items from the Encased in Ice run, such as the No Weak Shit shirt that has the icy, the Drank Icy with the bear on it. Frozen Soul fans will know what I'm talking about. They have that restocked, or they did. I don't know if they still do. I think they might have a couple flags and whatnot. So I will also be tagging them so you can go support them. But I will catch you on the flip side here in a second. We're about to flip over to side B and see what this is all about. Stay cosmic. Alright, we're back on side 2. Let me get this adjusted. Alright, that's better. We are on side 2, about to go into Encased in Ice, the title track from the 2019 demo. This is killer. Hand of Vengeance is my personal favorite song from Frozen Soul right now. But for a long time it was Encased in Ice just because of that sample that they use in the middle of it. You'll hear what I'm talking about if you haven't listened to it before. But yeah, Encased in Ice was sick and really turned me on to Frozen Soul. So I've always loved that pinch harmonic right there. It's so sick. Right here. And the riff. Alright, we're about to get into it. 4 new tracks for me. Here's the real review. Starting it off with Beat to Dust. After Beat to Dust, we'll go to Twist the Knife, then Faceless Enemy, and Grave Digger. This is going to be killer. I am stoked. The rest was pretty cool, but I'd already heard all of it. So, okay, it's another quick one. As always, they're going to slow it down. And it's vital. Oh. Up a little bit. This is freaking sick. Oh, and they did it again. Oh yeah. I knew a headbang was coming somewhere on this album, and it was that final riff and Beat to Dust. Here we are with Twist the Knife. I have a feeling this is going to go in. I lied. Twist the Knife is my new favorite Frozen Soul song. This song grooves, man. Every riff is killer. The lyrics are stellar. The way Chad, like the patterns he's using for the vocals are insane. The only thing that would make this song better for me is to throw in an old school like Hell Awaits era Slayer style solo, and that would have put this absolutely over the top for me. Wow. Wow. Okay, here we are. This is Faceless Enemy. Also gonna hold the lyrics for this as well. I was afraid this song wasn't going to have the slow riff in it, but it does. You know, there's not a lot of slow riffs in this song, which is kind of a bummer for me, because the slow riffs that Frozen Soul does is what really makes the band for me. But I will say, this slow riff is killer that it almost makes up for it. But here we are, last song of the album, Gravedigger. Chad, Michael, Samantha, Matt, and Chris. You guys have created a masterpiece. Let's see what this last song can do. I'm going to turn this one up and not talk in it, so we can just vibe out. Then I'll turn it down for the final consensus. Let's go. Wow. Okay. I will say Gravedigger ended a little too early for me. But anyways, let's get to the final consensus of the record. Okay, so a recap. This is Frozen Soul out of Dallas, Texas. It is their debut full-length album that was released on Century Media. They have released one demo before this, Encased in Ice, which was released in 2019 on the smallest but heaviest record label in the world, Maggot Stomp. The band consists of Chad Green, Michael Monday, Samantha Mosley, Matt Denard. I think it's Denard. Let me see if it says it anywhere on here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Denard. I think that's how you pronounce that. And then Chris Bonner. So these 5 lovely humans out of Dallas, Texas have created one hell of a debut full length. For starters, you get the demo on it. So for people like me that don't own the demo, you get it on here. You are missing a cover of Mortician's Witch's Coven, but that's okay. The new songs make up for that. Honestly, most of the time, I'd never really listen to Witch's Coven anyways. If I do, I usually just turn on Mortician, but that's just me. So, side 1, we have Crypt of Ice, which is the title track. Then we follow that with Arctic Stranglehold, Hand of Vengeance, Wraith of Death, Merciless. Then we go to side 2, and we have Encased in Ice, Beat to Dust, Twist the Knife, Faceless Enemy, and then we end the journey with Gravedigger. Now, for me, this album, to put simply, is absolute fire. I understand that it is frozen and that it's cold, and that's the whole vibe we get, and Frozen Soul executes that vibe. It does feel very cold, especially lyrically. Their lyric content is pretty cold. But this album is fire. It is going to be, for sure, I would go ahead and give it enough credit to say it will probably be in my top 5 releases of 2021. It is just a gut buster from the start. From that first slow riff of Crypt of Ice on side 1 to that last riff of Gravedigger on side 2, this album is a journey through gut-busting riffs, guttural madness, heavy bass lines from Samantha, and just killer beat-down drumming. And I honestly couldn't be happier with this album. On a scale 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 9.5. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because in the future, I would like to see Michael maybe incorporate solos, not necessarily melodic stuff. I don't feel like melodic solos would necessarily fit Frozen Soul that well, but the old Jeff Hanneman, Kerry King, chaotic sounds that you get in like Hell Awaits and Rain and Blood and South of Heaven, and that Slayer style of guitar soloing would have sounded really good, especially on Twist the Knife. The only other thing that makes this album not hit a 10 for me is Gravedigger just felt not long enough. But that's just me being me. I was not ready for this masterpiece to end. I know Frozen Soul, all of the members, especially probably Michael and Samantha, they're the ones I talk to the most. I know you guys probably get annoyed by me constantly tagging you in my Instagram stories and DMing you. I'm sorry. I just love you guys. I love this band. You need to check it out. If you watch this video and you hear the background noise of the album playing, if you're into that mid-paced kind of groovy style of riffing that you get from Bolt Thrower, but the kind of horror element that you get from Mortician, then Frozen Soul is your band. This took Encased in Ice and absolutely blew it out of the water. It's everything I expected and even a little bit more. The riffs on some of the songs were a little bit more, I don't want to say technical because that's not the right word, but just a little bit more music based, if that makes sense, than what I was expecting. And this album is stellar. I will be sure to tag everyone's Instagram that is related to the band. I will also put my Instagram in the comments or in the description so you can give me a follow, because I am constantly posting all my stories on Instagram about bands when they're doing merch drops or new albums or anything of that nature. It's what I love. It's what I will always do. I'm proud to be a part of the metal community. If there are still copies left, go to Holy Mountain and buy Frozen Soul, Crypt of Ice. Don't go to Discogs and get it from some low-life punk ass that wants to sell it for $60. I promise you, Frozen Soul will most definitely be doing a second pressing of this, and you will be able to get it for $20 plus shipping, just like I did, and enjoy one of the greatest listening experiences of 2021. Stay cosmic, stay heavy, and always remember slow pain, cold death. I love you, Frozen Soul.